This is Michelle Marie with Poise by Grace and Paper, and today I wanted to do a follow-up and summary of One Book July 2019 and how I used a planner and kind of the pros and cons and what worked for me and what didn't. But before we start, I wanted to say Happy Shark Week. I get to use my cute little pink fountain pen all week, and it's just adorable, and I wanted to include her. Okay, I'm done. Isn't she cute? Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Shark Week, kind of a big deal. And the fact that some shop owners have stickers for Shark Week is like so awesome. Anyways, so as you guys know, yes, I had a moment. As you guys know, for One Book July 2019, I decided to use the Hobonichi Cousin Avic, which is from a planner from July to December. And it is in the A5 size, and I really enjoy carrying it around because it's kind of lightweight. I do recommend, if you do plan on using the cousin or trying the Hobonichi cousin, the one that's from January to December, because this one is, the AVIC is broken down to two books, one from January to June and then from June to December. If you plan on decorating it a little bit using stickers here and there, journaling, and using it for a commonplace book or whatever, I suggest you carry two books because that cousin by itself is already a little heavy. I have one or two local planner girls that plan in it, and it's pretty heavy, and just by using it a couple weeks it got already thick. I don't know if you could see, this is the AVIC, this is just July mostly, so I can't even imagine what it would look like in December, which seeing a planner that's filled up and chunky and coming apart is actually so cool, and I wish I could get any of my planners to look like that, but I know that's a work in progress. So let me just go ahead and do a little overview so you guys kind of know what I've been doing. So this perpetual calendar kind of layout, I haven't done anything in it. I was going to use it as a health and wellness monthly tracker, and I started writing stuff in here, but I just didn't like the way it looked and I wasn't happy with it, and I'm just still debating what I'm going to use it for. Maybe for appointment and scheduling, I don't know. Or I even thought of blocking out these boxes and putting a Bible verse and then writing it out here, either vertically or even sideways, horizontally. That wouldn't bother me. Maybe I could put washi tape. But one of the things I've discovered in planning is that things that typically bothered me before, like the numbers, if I didn't utilize the number, if I left a page blank, which that still bothers me a little bit, stuff that bothered me before hasn't bothered me. So which is kind of, I'm almost thinking that's me starting to be content with things and just going with the flow and just being in the moment and enjoying planning as a hobby versus a chore. My monthly layouts have been kind of boring. I've just been putting events and any appointments and stuff that I have to do. I don't use the monthly very much. I'm more into the weekly and daily. I thought I was going to need the daily more with the baby, but I went back to the weekly layout. That's what works for me. So, but I do know with the monthly layouts, it helps because in case you have something in 2 or 3 months that you have to jot down, you will not remember it. Between my mom brain and almost 40 brain, I forget, and I think, oh no, I'm gonna remember. You don't remember it, so it's always good to write it down. So I'm gonna be more intentional with my monthly pages and just write stuff down because it's a struggle. So here some of the pros that I enjoyed about this planner. I enjoyed this vertical layout. The hourly, I wanted to be more intentional with the time. I didn't even look at the time. It didn't even bother me. Oh my God. Yeah, the time. So what I did do is I did my color coding, as you guys see, and I just planned everything that I had to do for that day in a list format and in AM PM. Like, I have to do this first, I have to do that next, and stuff like that. And if I didn't have a particular order, I would just put it in a space and then put the stickers. Now, this page looks awesome because there's a lot of stuff, but at the same time I look back at it and it overwhelms me a little bit. And I think what it is, it's between the color coding and the stickers, it's a bit too much. But it looks cute though, right? It does. Okay. The second week I kind of toned down my stickers and kind of planned a little different, like wrote sideways and stuff, and kind of the same trend, but it wasn't too much. But I still enjoyed it because I still opened this week. I still looked at it every day. This system here worked because it made me go to that day, even if it wasn't a daily page or whatnot. So that's when I knew this is working for me. And the hours, again, didn't bother me. It doesn't bother me either. So the next week, which is this past week, the week before, I'm sorry. I decided to do something different. I decided to limit my stickers and use a Hobonichi kit that I had from Pookie Bear Cuties and not color coded because I wanted to see how it looked. And this actually I like a lot. I like this, but I miss my color coding. So I said, okay, let's see if we can incorporate less stickers, continue my color coding. Because I was trying everything every week. And this is what I got. And I kind of like this. I really do, because it's limited stickers. Here it's blank because I have to go back and write one or two things down that we did, because yesterday, not that it was a boring day, it was just nothing happened. Nothing, literally nothing. We were home, we went out to eat for lunch, my husband went to work, and that was it. Like, that was my day yesterday. But last minute I did go see my sister, so I can maybe write that down. But guys, life happens, so I have to go backtrack and plan. But this is basically what my week looked, and I kind of like it because I'm still able to put my stickers and I'm able to color code, and it's not as overwhelming as the first week. And I still got a plan this week, which I plan on doing later tonight. So let's go ahead and go to the daily pages that I had mentioned I was using as a commonplace book to keep memories, scripture writing, and just everything. I love these tabs. They're actually from Shine Sticker Studio, and I got it in an oops bag. And I like it because if I ever want to put this in a TN, or if I want to put this in a folio, as you can see, they don't stick out too much, and they're very lightweight, even though they're stickers, and they were easy to put on too. Let me see if I can bring them a little closer and you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. Now, I have mentioned before with journaling, memory keeping, in your commonplace area, whatever you want to call it, I'm not consistent. The one thing I didn't like about this is the date. I am definitely, if I move forward with this, I may have to get creative and block the date out and not look at this and just use the rest of the pages for journaling. Maybe write out a whole Bible verses or a chapter if I really want to take up space, if something big happened that weekend, maybe use 2 or 3 pages for a weekend or something, because I am not consistent. And seeing these dates on the daily pages and on a blank page, I don't like it. Like here, I have to put some washi and decorate it and maybe put a picture and stuff. Here, you see, with life happening and with a new baby, it's really tough for me to go and literally sit down and journal every day, even though I need to work on having it. Because I know if I have it in my nightstand and she falls asleep and I'm not tired, I can write in a couple things. But what I typically do, I don't know if I showed you in my previous video, that I'll carry post-its with me and I'll take a picture on my phone of something that I saw that day or something that happened that day, write it and stick it in here. Or I keep it with me in my wallet and I stick it in there because I look at my wallet. I like to fix my receipt and fix my wallet and the baby's diaper bag, have it ready. So I know I'm there. I'll see it and I'll stick it in my planner. Like, this was a beautiful scripture that I saw on Pinterest, but the way it was laid out, I really liked it. So I just wanted to print the picture if I could and then write out the scripture. And like I said, I'm not consistent with writing at all. It's just, I'm terrible at it. If I do, that one that I had before was a receipt of a place that me and my husband went to eat last week. And I just wanted to jot it down because the restaurant was really good and it was a movie date because we hadn't gone out in a while. And I thought it would be kind of cute to just, keep it for memory planning. But that's pretty much it. The rest of the months, still are blank because we haven't come to those months as of yet. But I'm not sure if I'm going to continue journaling in here or if even going to use this planner. I'm debating it. I almost want to just to stick with it and complete it and look back at it and see all the filled pages, even if there's one or two blank pages, and just be happy. Hey, I stuck with it. I did it. I also did a poll on Instagram, and most of you voted for me to stick with it because I am missing my traveler's notebook as my everyday carry. But who knows? We'll see. It's just overwhelming sometimes. But I just trying to take a step back and do what I can when I can, as far as planning goes. I did use this back page as a legend because on my mild liners I use although I do use all of them for decorating and whatnot, I use only a couple of them for my color coding. And I wish I had them with me, my mild liners on the side have a label for what it is for, like meal, faith, personal, family. But they're rubbing off because I'm not gentle with them at all. And they go in and out of my purse, in and out of my pen pouch, and I really don't have a hard copy, and I do forget what my color codes are. Typically, I know the yellow, the green, and the pink, but everything else I needed to add, another pink, a darker pink for social media, for example. So it's just it gives me a hard copy to have a reference to go back to. So it's all, on the same planner where I plan and everything. So that's been pretty much it. I just used another sheet with the graph print in the back for pen test. But yeah, so in summary, I know I was babbling too much. The pros, I did really get a lot out of the weekly layout. I did enjoy the fact that it was lightweight. And it's sort of portable, like I could stick it in the diaper bag and either in a cover or in a planner pouch and just take it with me. It opens flat, the paper is amazing, and it's that's pretty much what I got out of it. The dislikes I didn't like was that I think to me that perpetual calendar may be a little bit too extra for me to use since I don't use it, and then the daily pages just being dated if you're not an intentional or consistent journaler, I should say. So that was pretty much my pros and cons. I did choose this planner before the girls that do the One Book July, like Carrie Harling and Romani from Romani Realms and Miss Vicky B. They did the Ryder Carroll book, which was the theme was bullet journaling. So I didn't stick to that, but like they've said in their videos, the rules are no rules. Some people use 3 books for July, some people use 1, some people use just 1 pen or 1 sticker book. It's just something I always like to do. I've done it the last 3 years because of the simple fact that it gets me motivated to try something new and motivated to just see and finish something and completing something. So that's something that I really do look forward. I look forward again to next year, and we shall see what that project will be. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel and like it on the bottom. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.